Hi, my name is Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today I'm excited to be time traveling back with you to 1997 to listen to Exile by the one and only Enya. I only know a few of her biggest songs, and of course I love each one of them, so I know she's an amazing artist and creates amazing songs. I just did some research and I see that she has lots of different albums from the last few decades and tons of songs, obviously. Didn't really know what to pick, so I did some research on a top 20 list, and I found one that's highly rated and also uses a Japanese shakuhachi, which is one of my favorite instruments, and so I was sold on that one. Here we go. Rich pad sounds there. Stayed on a minor note. Oh, okay. My favorite part's probably coming up, so I'm going to pause it there. I'm loving the deep, rich bass tones surrounding my head, That's obviously achieved through the keyboards with the bass line and the strings and everything. Such a full, rich sound, yet just subtle, slowly guiding you ahead and guided by her amazing vocals, which, I already knew about. As far as her voice and just the feel of her songs, I've talked about other bands transporting me to other galaxies, other planets. With her, it's like she transports me to another part of the world, like an uncharted part of the world, maybe in a different time. Just me and nature and, this new place that it's so amazing, so relaxing, so reflective. And that's what I appreciate about her music. Everything I've heard from her always sounds ethereal. I think that's the perfect word. And that's achieved through the great talent of the musicians and, of course, her voice. The music plays a big part in that and guiding you on this ethereal journey. And, of course, her voice is always the center of it, I think, and the main star of the show, if you want to put it that way. That's due to her vocal tone, her style, the layering that goes on with her voice, and her delivery. I read somewhere in researching this that one of her songs had 100 layers of voices, and they ended up taking them out. I'm not sure why, but just amazing the effect that she can achieve with her voice and all that layering and harmonies and just kind of, I don't know, it's so majestic but ethereal at the same time. So I love that. To me, her voice is, again, a combination of things. It's delicate, vulnerable, intriguing, and mysterious all at once. And that's what makes you just keep listening and get kind of sucked into the song in the best way possible. So let's finish it up. It's almost like we're sailing forward. Yet another song ending on a major chord. And I just love that because it evokes hope, and it's one of the most powerful human emotions there is, and one of the most essential. So a lot of minor chords in this song kind of conveying the message, but she ended on the major to show that she's full of hope. And just love that. Love that artists do that. And whether we realize it or not, it's really impactful to end that way, because subconsciously we do feel it and realize it. All her songs I've heard so far, especially this one being nice and slow, they're all relaxing, very relaxing. Can be used for a number of things. I wrote down sleep, stress relief, even, to do another activity like art, creating art, reading, painting. Some of you subscribers have mentioned that you listen to some of these bands that I've heard while you're doing other activities like that. Or just to change your mood, it's just mood changing music. Whether you're sad, you want to be happy, put on one of her happy songs. Whether you're stressed out, want to calm down, you put on something like this and kind of just relax to it, or contemplate life, contemplate the lyrics, whatever you want to do, or just fall asleep to it. It's perfect. Kind of like Sade, I think, has that effect too on me. I feel that her music completely succeeds at capturing the best of human emotions and presenting them sonically, whether it be sorrow, hope, sadness, happiness, joy, light, peace, all the above. I'm sure that her songs, cover all those range of emotions, and definitely appreciate that about her. And it just makes her special, makes her music so special. And that big word, timeless. I know one of her biggest hits is Orinoco Flow. Heard that many times, from the beginning, I'm sure. I actually think it came out in the 90s. Some reason I thought it came out in the 80s. But anyway, probably heard that from the beginning when it first came out. And that's a perfect example of one that can lift you up and just give you joy, not even interpreting the lyrics, just hearing that music, I'm sure many of you know that song, and it's probably one of her most famous. And that's a great example of this whole music capturing the human emotion. So anyway, gonna check out the lyrics, be right back. I mentioned in the reaction that I felt like I was slowly sailing forward on waves with this song, and I figured that was because of the music, which it was, but apparently it's also because of the lyrics, because one of the lines is, "As I sail home to you." So beautiful imagery here. Obviously, I read that it's talking about soldiers in the war, dreaming of going home. Don't know if that's 100% accurate, but I did read that online. And it's vague enough to be interpreted in your own way, but basically the desire to go home, quote unquote, whatever home is, whether it be a place, people that you miss, that you're away from, or just a feeling that you're trying to recapture in your life. Very, very special song, and I love it for sure. Another couple of lines that stand out. My light shall be the moon and my path the ocean. I love when certain lyrics just evoke such imagery in your head while you're listening to the song and experiencing it. Just wonderful. If you know me a little by now, you'll know that I tend to gravitate towards slower, soft, but deeply powerful emotional songs that fill the space with lush, amazing and relaxing sounds, instruments, just moods created through the music. And this one checks off all those boxes. And beautiful lyrics on top of that is always icing on the cake. So this one's going to get an easy 5 golden records. Thank you, Enya, Exile from 1997. All right, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below if you wish to chat. And I'd love to hear more suggestions for other Enya gems that you might know of and love that I haven't heard, because I believe all her songs are going to be gems. I have that much faith in her because she's so talented, but so unique. And some of the most unique artists are the ones that are the most popular because they are so unique and people gravitate towards that. They stand out from the rest, and she's definitely one of those. So you take care, stay safe. Remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day or night, or both. And I shall see you next time in the past.